This might be one of my favorite junk journals I've made, and today I'm gonna flip through the whole thing with you. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to show you something I've been slowly working on and I'm really excited about, my newest handmade junk journal. Let's have a flip through, shall we? So these little bits and pieces I've made with resin, and I had this image of tears or droplets just dropping from it, golden ones. And of course, if you have a resin prepared and you already made what you want to make, you use it to make other bits and pieces. Therefore, I have a little button here which is exactly the same color as these ones. Anyway, let's flip through. There we go. A little pocket, and I have also attached a little, I don't know if you can see that, I think you can. I have also attached a little heart as a closing for the thread. And these are the pages. Some of the pages have stamps that I have handmade on them. Some of them are only painted pages. And I have got, around the whole junk journal, I have got scattered ephemera that I have made on my short videos. If you want to have a look, I will link them in the description or at the end of that video. So this one is one little notebook that I have made for the shorts. You can check it out later on. This is one of my printable digital papers that I have in my shop, both on Etsy and I think on Coffee Shop as well they are. I can also link that if you need. They are quite cool. I love making those little collage papers. And this one, I still need to upload this video, how I made these cards. Most of these papers that I have as an ephemera, I have as a digital downloads in my shops, and these ones I have made as well. I have a video on this one. And the reason actually why I opened the shop, the reason why I opened the shop with digital things is because I kept making them, you know, for myself. And I thought like, this is pretty cool, isn't it? Like maybe somebody will want it. And so when I make it, I was straight away usually post it on the in the shops that I have open, so that maybe somebody is gonna find them also interesting and maybe use them in their projects, creative projects like collage or collage or junk journals or journals. Yeah, these ones, for example, this is a part of the whole pack that I have made for the journaling cards. You can also find them in the shop. And this one is a pack with vintage photographs, sepia photographs. And then a small tag that I also have made. I believe this one specifically was a inspiration from one of the Instagram accounts that I follow, Paint by Les, I think. She has got very awesome videos on those little trinkets and ephemera. I do recommend. I really recommend that one. My handmade paper. I will never do that again. It was so much job. It was like, and then drying all of it, and the wind kept just, no, I'm not into making paper ever again. Jelly plate, my love. I love jelly plates. Oh god, how I love jelly plates. But once you start, you kind of need to have the whole day for a jelly plate. You know what I mean? It's just, you cannot just make one, because you need to wait for it to dry, and then when it dries you need to keep going. So it's a whole lot of mess, but it's fun. It's fun. I love the results. These ones are quite cool. Also another kit that I have in my shop. You see, I just keep making those and just you know, keep posting them. So this is also an idea, you know, if you have, if you are super creative with digital files and you just have something in your head, you know, just open a shop and just put it there, you know. And if you have got channels like you know, social media, like Instagram and YouTube channels, or TikToks, you know, just put them there. You know, people love creating with digitals. They are super fun to play around with. And you know, and of course you benefit, you know, you benefit so much because everything that you make, everything, oh, everything that you make, you use for yourself. You know, you use for yourself, and then if somebody sees it and loves it, then these sort of files, they have got an opportunity to be in somebody else's journal. And this is super fun, right? It's super fun if somebody can just use what you have done and use it with care and in different projects that you would ever imagine would exist. And it's just seeing that is so encouraging. And I love that. I love that we all have different different brains, different imaginations, and can do so many things. Just recently I've posted one video on TikTok of these ones. Actually, I made them with these ones, and one lady said, oh, but I don't have stamps to make. I'm like, that's fine, you can just paint and then cut it out, and then you're gonna have tickets. And then people started making them and just sending me photos of them. One lady made a beautiful tickets like this, with a dyed purple paper. They were so gorgeous. And she just, you know, she didn't have stamps, so she just wrote on them like a ticket, and you know, and how much does it cost and stuff. So just to resemble the tickets like vintage. It was brilliant. That was brilliant. I thought that it was brilliant. I loved it so much. I love this paper. This is with the lady. This is the image transfer from, I believe, Vogue magazine to the jelly plate. Yeah, this one, you know, if you wait for it to dry. I love jelly plate, but it's just so time consuming. My brain is just wants to do many things at once. Anyway, there we go. That's the back. That's the back. I also have a video of how I made the cover and how I've attached the signatures to this journal, because I just sew them in on the sewing machine because it's the quickest for me. And yeah, that's it. That's it. There we go. What do you think? How do you like it? I hope that it was an inspiration, and I hope that I have inspired your busy brains. That doesn't close. Your busy brains to make something special. Here is a weekend, so maybe like a start of a weekend project. By the way, this one took me a very long time to make, probably like 3 weeks or 4 weeks, just on and off making bits and pieces, because I just didn't have time. You know, I just didn't have time to just sit down and do it from start to finish. Besides that, my brain just doesn't work like this. It needs to do things in little bits and pieces in order for it to work. So don't worry if you cannot finish it. I have projects that are still lying that I have started from 2 years ago, and I know when the time comes, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna do them. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think, and I will see you on the next video. Thank you very much.